Okay then, let's do this shit. So, what an absolute... Oh, what a round. Jesus Christ. I'd like to go back into my notes and look at who I put. I said PSV would beat Arsenal. We're going to start off with the round of 16, and I did not see 7-1 come in. Especially not away. Wow. PSV absolutely hammered them. Sorry, Arsenal absolutely hammered them. PSV got hammered, is what I meant to say. Sorry, I misspoke. 7-1. I've got some notes in front of me. 7-1. Didn't expect it. I don't think a lot of people would have. Maybe I was a bit naive in thinking that PSV, at least even had a chance. But again, I don't think that it was too much of a I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I didn't think Arsenal would have battered them. So just looking back on what I said. Let me put my personal bias aside. If you can't score against teams like West Ham, you're gonna have a problem. But playing against Forest, you've gone 180 minutes without scoring a goal. That's bad. So I think PSV have the home leg, 2-0 win. And then Arsenal, I'll say 2-1 Arsenal for the return leg. Okay, so the return leg was somewhat close. It finished 2-2. Sorry, you couldn't hear the first bit. I forgot that I'd muted. But 7-1. I don't think anyone was really expecting. I don't think anyone would have said. I don't think anyone would have had Arsenal winning 9-3 on aggregate. But yeah, a bit naive with that one. I did say that both teams in the league specifically were not in the best of form. But yeah, PSV are done. A 3-2 win on aggregate. Moving on. We have the Madrid derby. I don't know what that pause was about. The Madrid derby. I see what I said for this because I'm pretty sure I was close. I'm pretty sure this one was actually really close. I am pretty sure this season they've drawn twice. But Real Madrid at home are a different animal. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1. And I'll say 2-1 Atletico. Do you know what? 2-1 Real at home happened. I thought the only reason I probably would have got this one spot on if it wasn't for the fact that I thought Real Madrid would at least score. But 2-1 at home, and they've just literally recording this literally the second after, like, the moment I saw Real Madrid score their last pen, I literally clicked record. So see the return leg going into extra time, I don't think anyone will score, and I think Real will win 5-4 on pens. I said 5-4. And it's a bit of a tricky one because it could have been. Unfortunately, Alvarez slipped as he took his pen. he scored, but the VAR had adjudged him to have double touched it, which, to be fair, with the angles that I saw and the angles that showed in all the replays, that is a tough call because I couldn't tell. I really couldn't. There was one angle that looks like he's nowhere near it, but then there's one angle that looks like there's potential. Like it wasn't even a flat out 100% in itself. But yeah, he had to retake his pen. Didn't have to retake his pen. His pen got talked off, sorry, and they ended up winning 4-2 on pens. But I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do a points system. Oh. So, for each correct prediction, scoreline is 5 points, team advancing is 3 points, situation is 1 point. No, fuck the situation. 5 points for a correct result, 3 points for the correct team going through. So I'm currently on 8 points because I got the 2-1 home leg right, and that's how we're going to do it. The home leg and away leg count as 2 separate games, so if I get them both right, that's 13 points is the maximum I can earn. But for now, I'm going to make a new note, and we'll go 8 points for the second game. I'm also going to write 0 points for game 1 because unfortunately I chose I said PSV would win 2-1 in the away leg, or I think it was Arsenal would win. No, it was Arsenal would win 2-1 in the second leg. But I got that wrong. Now I'm scared for this one. And just to give you who will miss, we will say it will be Rodrigo de Paul. Misses his. He didn't take one. I don't even think he was on the pitch at the time. But I did say an Argentinian Atletico player would miss. And technically speaking, Alvarez had his penalty chalked off. That's all I'm saying. Penalty. Just to throw a name out there. Right, top to bottom. So I've got it all mapped out here. I've got it all mapped out. Their first ever Invincible season, which is alien to me and quite embarrassing considering Messi, Di Maria, Ibra, Neymar, Mbappe. Oh, he's speaking facts. I speak nothing but facts here. All I'm saying is, actually, can I? I'm going to see if I can get this on the screen. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Hang on, just give me a second. Turn that off. Let's see if I can add in display capture. And this one. Yay! And then we put the face cam on top. We make it slightly shorter. There we go. I'll bring this across a little bit. We'll make it slightly bigger. So you can see me reacting to it. Hey. They've never kept it. They've never you've got my fucking door in the background here. Or not just won every game, but they've never gone a season without losing a game. But that is quite mad, to be fair. At the time of recording this, Liverpool have just won 2-0 against Newcastle and made it look fucking easy. Like, let's be real. I'm sorry. It's going to be 2-0 Liverpool away to PSG, and then a 1-0 win at home, 3-0 on aggregate. Pretty easy for Liverpool. I think PSG at home maybe could get a draw, but I'm going to give it to Liverpool anyway. They are different class. And then Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. Right, let's not get ahead of yourself, Bozo. There we go. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I sort the scenes out so I can do this. Pow. See the video. But here, wait, can I, please? Why is this? Why have I frozen? Properties. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to do this. Okay. So, what did I say? Let's quickly go back. going to give it to Liverpool anyway. They are different class. And then Club Brugge versus Aston just won 2-0 against Newcastle. I'm sorry. It's going to be 2-0 Liverpool away to PSG, and then a 1-0 win at home, 3-0 on aggregate. 3-0 is crazy, by the way. Yeah, 1-0 at home, 1-0 away. Not a very, very good prediction to go with. But I get 3 points for correct score. No, I don't. I get no points. That's technically no points. That's no points from that one either. 0 points from game 3. Yeah, that one, that's a bad prediction. I'm sorry. Like, I think that, what was I thinking? I know Liverpool are good, and they're going to win the Prem. And they were pretty good last night as well. Like, that was the game that I watched because we play tonight. So I watched the Liverpool game yesterday. I thought they were good. It was unfortunate that they couldn't get a goal. There was a couple of times that they might have lost it though. I think on the whole, a draw in that game was probably fair. You know, I think penalties was fair, but penalties can sometimes be a bit of luck. And unfortunately, Liverpool lost. No points. Move on to Club Brugge Villa. And then Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. This is a tough one because Club Brugge have just squeaked their way through on the final day. They did play Man City, and yeah, I'm not even I didn't even mention the fact that Club Brugge had to beat Atalanta.
So I started.
Shut up, piss off. Half time were already like guaranteed to go through. They were winning. Yeah, they were beating City, so they would have gone through. Out, but Man City were actually be knocked out. Or fortunately for them, although they did lose, they went through anyway. They did have to go through via the playoffs. To be fair, they did beat European champ. By the way, that cut was me looking at what, because I knew Club Brugge didn't finish top 8, so they had to play another game. That was me looking at who they'd played. I don't like this face, by the way, that I'm making here. This face, yeah, that's funny. I look like I'm about to come through the screen and bite my own face off. Well, Europa League champions, Atalanta. Oh, how embarrassing would it have been if I was wearing that shirt yesterday? When did I make this video? Oh, it was 2 weeks ago. It's not bad. And my bets, bastards. So fair play to them. Villa are really, really shaky. They've just lost 4-1 to fucking Palace. And you're gonna see on Saturday why that's fucking embarrassing because we're gonna fucking beat them. I forgot that this was before the Palace game. Just a quick note on the Palace game. Had we had not, had our goalkeeper sent off inside 10 minutes, I think it was like 6 minutes was the official time that the tackle happened. I feel like we could have done something in the game. But they weren't that good, Palace. So what I said is kind of valid. Like, it's kind of... I'm not exactly wrong, am I? Like, losing 4-1 to Palace. But that's fucking embarrassing. Conceding 4 to Palace in general is embarrassing. I shouldn't be saying this because we're going to hold 4 on Saturday. It was 3. It was close to 4, but I don't think it should have been 3. It wouldn't have even been 2 if we had our goalkeeper on the pitch. No 10 men. If we had 11v11, 2 all draw, extra time. Maybe even snuck it on pens. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care. Conceding 4 to Palace is fucking embarrassing. Even if we do it, it's fucking embarrassing.
We didn't do it. Come on.
But yeah, they've already played each other this year as well, and Bruges won, but that was because Mings was a moron and picked the ball up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it is Club Bruges at home first. I'm going to say 2-1 Bruges in the first leg.
2-1 in the first leg.
2-1 to Villa in the second, and they'll
2-1
score in extra
Villa.
time to make it 3-1.
And Villa scoring extra time. Uh. Um. Villa won 3-1 in the first leg, and then won 3-0, winning 6-1 on Ag. I said Villa would go through, so there's 3 points. But let's just mark it down. But that isn't the best prediction. Just give me a second. I've got to do this every fucking time. There we go.
So I'm going to say
What's next?
5-4 on aggregate to Villa after extra time.
6-1. 6-1 on aggregate. 6-1 on aggregate. 6-1. Battered. Smashed. Obliterated. Took the piss.
I can't count. 4-3 to Aston Villa after extra time, because they'll score in extra time. And they'll probably do it in like the 116th minute.
No, the game was wrapped up after, what, 94, 92? Not even that. When did they score their second? I'm pretty sure the game was wrapped up after they scored their second, which I don't know when it
really
was.
cagey the first 15 of extra time. I can definitely see Villa going 2-0 up at their place, and then like a 96th minute equaliser, or the equaliser tie to pull one back to make it 2-1 for Bruges. So I'm going to say
Yeah, I thought the game would be a lot closer, as you can tell. I was just using the fact that they've just beat Atalanta and they've already played, and Villa weren't in good form. Villa were slipping in the league. You know, they just lost 4-1 to Palace. And then Club Brugge just beating Atalanta. You know, going to then playing against when they played earlier on in the season. Like, it wasn't exactly an outlandish shout. Like, obviously, in hindsight, everything's going to look embarrassing. Of course it is. Like, it's just a shame, to be honest. Like, if I'd just let Premier League bias just get the better of me and just went Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa, battering everyone. Arsenal got to score 9, Villa 8, Liverpool 8, not 8, fucking Liverpool 6, Villa 6. And it'll be a really good game. And, you know, I'll be on more points. But I'm not.
Villa after extra time. Moving on to Benfica versus Barcelona.
I am very intrigued for this. Very intrigued. Because, what was it? So it's 3-1 Barca, 1-0. But I'm pretty sure Benfica took the lead, no? No, Rafinha scored and then Otamendi scored straight away. So, 4-1. No, not 4-1. I can't count. Don't want to go that far back. Fuck me. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. 4-1 on Egg.
And when this was first drawn, I didn't realise. I didn't realise until I did research for this.
Yeah, I remember in what's it called? I remember being sat there when the draw was done. I was like, that's a tasty game. It looks like a good game. And it didn't click into my head until 2 weeks ago that, oh shit, they'd already fucking played. And it was one of the most entertaining Champions League games you'll ever fucking see.
They already played. They played about a month ago. And that was the 5-4 mental game. 5-4. Benfica are at home.
Bring
Again.
out my camera across, there we go.
And I think this is going to be even more wacky. And I'm going to go 3-3 draw. And Barcelona winning 2-1 away. Or, well, no, 2-1 at their place. Benfica.
Well,
The 3,
let's let him cook.
Barcelona 3 in the first leg. 2-1 Barcelona in the second leg for a 5-4 aggregate. I just think that both games are going to be like.
That's two games I predicted to finish 5-4 in aggregate, along with the Bruges Villa game. Oh, that's 4-3, wasn't it? No, 4-1. Somewhat close with the second leg. This game being 3-3 is funny, but this game, I said what 2-1 Barca, so it's close.
Like wacky ties. Like I think Barcelona are going to take a 2-0 comfortable lead over Benfica, and then Benfica are just going to throw shit at the wall, and then the last 25 minutes, like the 65th minute.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if we're going in context of the ties, Barca did go 2-0 up, and then it looked like Benfica were just going to throw shit at the wall and go for broke, and then they conceded to Yamal, so that kind of ruined things for them.
Benfica will get a goal, and then the game will just be completely end to end. Both teams missing chances, and like you're going to see like 50 attacks in the last 20 minutes. Like, I think it's going to be that kind of game. Last year we were performing we weren't this bad.
Oh yeah, this is
6-0
our
against Union Berlin. I
This is our
genuinely
game.
couldn't. We could turn up and like you're going to see like 50 attacks in the last 20 minutes. Like, I think it's going to be that kind of game. Moving on, my bad.
Well, it wasn't that kind of game, which is unfortunate. I've accidentally closed that off, for fuck's sake. Just go back. Like, format schedule, please. Yeah, here we go. These are confirmation of the quarterfinals that I'm going to get to in a separate video. It will be in my next video. Will be me doing this games, and then that will be it. It will be these games, the subsequent semis, and then the final. I will do reactions to this point again, but I'm only going to make one video on the rest of this. I'm going to do all of these games, then we'll see who plays who afterwards, and then we're going to go Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 4. Team 1, Real Madrid. Like, let's say it's Real Madrid and Barcelona in here. Like, these two play and these two play. Then I'll go Team 1, Real Madrid. Team 2, Barcelona. I'll do it like that. But yeah, this is just a reaction to my predictions. And to be fair, I'm intrigued to see what I said for this.
Beloved Dortmund.
But yeah, I got the Barcelona one horribly wrong. I do think that. Oh no, I do get 3 points at least. Because I said they'd go through. Oh shit, you can see me type it in. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah. The Real Madrid prediction was a really good one. I cannot believe it was that good. But unfortunately, sorry, by the way, this is probably going to be a really long video. This video is 25 minutes long, and I've been recording for 25 minutes, and we're 8 minutes in. But luckily for me, I don't have to watch the whole thing, because the whole thing is literally me predicting the rest of the format from round of 16 to all the way through to the final. So we ain't got to watch it all. It shouldn't be too much longer. We've still got 3 more games to go after this, I think. Yeah, so this one and then 2 more. And then that's basically it done. I do think that, yeah, my predictions in this video, after the quarterfinal onwards, are going to change drastically based on what I've seen from the round of 16, which is good. That's what I want. That's why I did this one for a bit of fun, but the next one will be my serious final predictions based on the round of 16. And, you know, I've watched the games, I've watched highlights, I've seen teams play, but, yeah, let's just listen to what this fat cunt has to
Against
say.
Lille. And I couldn't fucking
Dortmund
tell you.
Lille.
I genuinely couldn't. We could turn up and be Galacticos Real. We could turn up and be Accrington Stanley. Our league form at the moment is garbage. We are woeful.
Just
Having
want to
said
throw
that,
it out there.
although yes, we did just win 6-0 against Union Berlin.
Just won 6-0 against Union Berlin, yeah? So let's click on Dortmund. Before today, beat St. Pauli, and then we lost to Augsburg. Fucking Augsburg at home. We drew 1-1 at home, then lost to Augsburg at home. No, just beat Lille away, so hopefully we can beat Leipzig away. But this fixture clashes with my fantasy foot cards. Bastards. Anyway, let's see what this lobby said.
Think that if you look at other ties, like we're losing to Bochum, like 10th in the league, like we are in the bottom half, and Lille.
It's literally a technicality because there's only 18 teams in the Bundesliga, but we are top of the bottom half.
Are having a quietly good season.
Can I just say, I said Lille were having a quietly good season. That isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to. We'll do that. I can't do that. Anyway, we'll do it this way. They're 5th. They beat Montpellier, cool. But before I made this video, they just lost to PSG. Beat Monaco, cool. But they lost to Le Havre. They lost to Dunkirk in the French Cup. They're 5th in the table. Yeah, they're level on points with Monaco, but it's only top 3 get Champions League, no? Oh no, this is Champions League qualifiers. Green is Europa League, and then this is Conference League. So there's a chance they don't even qualify for Europe this season. I think I was waffling up my ass a little bit there.
If I look at last year we were performing we weren't this bad in the league, but we weren't performing in the league. I think we only in the Champions League now because we got the coefficient spot. We finished 5th, so I am going to give it Dortmund, but I think
3 points.
Genuinely think it's going to be a 2-1 aggregate win, and I think.
It's not the worst prediction. 2-1 aggregate win. It's 3-2.
I think it's going to be 1-0 at home and then 1-1 away. I think this will be a really, really close contest. Other than Girassi, because he literally just scored 4 at the weekend, I have no idea where goals are going to come from. So, 2-1.
Well, the second leg was 2-1 from Bayer's goal was good. I did watch this game and I watched the second half. I watched the end of the first half and all of the second, and I didn't get to see David's goal, and I still haven't seen it. I should probably go back and watch it all before I make my predictions video, but I'm probably not going to. It took an Emre Can penalty, a Maximilian Bayer to absolutely unleash one to the back of the net. Let's just double check. Hang on. Let me just do this. I just want to double check that I do remember the goal right. There's a fucking advert. Why don't I just... How about this? How about stop pissing around, go to fucking YouTube and do it that way. Subscriptions. Give me just a second. This is very unprofessional. Da, 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 da.
Emre
So
Can
there's the pen.
to Ryerson, and there's Adeyemi.
And here we hit the bar.
Anton goes early.
Oh yeah, it was over
Space
him.
into Pierre. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a brilliant goal.
And Bayern knocks it into the top right corner. Okay, I did remember it right. I just wanted to double check that I'm not a fake fan. Let's make me smaller, put me back in top corner. A little bit bigger. Boom. No.
Moving on, we have Bayern Munich and
Oh, that's it.
Leverkusen.
So oops. Let's go back to this. But yeah, so I watched the game and it was very, very close. It was like unfortunate. Like the game could have gone either way. It was end to end after it was 2-2. They scored to make it 2-1 an egg. And then from what I watched from like the 35th minute, it was an end to end game. I think we were better second half. We were piling the pressure on a lot more, but unfortunately, we couldn't stop conceding chances ourselves. And we'd commit a bit too far forward, and then they'd just come forward. I need to stop fucking doing that. But yeah, we'd commit too far forward, and then they'd have chances, and they probably should have scored at one point. But we got the dub.
This is a 50-50, just like the Madrid derby. It's 50-50. This could go either way. Both teams top two in the Bundesliga. Both teams really well in the Champions League, although Bayern did lose to Villa and need a 120th minute equaliser or winner against Celtic at home.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Celtic did lose.
You know, we was at the point where I think the round of 16 had deceived me in this game, for sure.
Otherwise, we'd be looking at Celtic by Leverkusen. That would have made this prediction a lot easier. But
Yeah, it would have, because I would have predicted a fucking 7-1 aggregate score, 1-1 in Scotland, and then 6-0 in
I'm still going to
Leverkusen.
give it to Leverkusen.
Oh, I did say we. Did I say we'd go through?
120 2-1. And I have no idea where goals are going to come from. So 2-1. I think in the Champions League now because we got the coefficient spot. We finished 5th.
Yeah.
So I am going to give it Dortmund.
Okay, I am giving it Dortmund. Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. So we go straight into the notepad. 3 points for game 6. I say game 6. It's match-up 6, isn't it?
Both teams.
Right, let's skip forward.
I think they've been playing really, really well.
But it's the fact. Let's just get context before we look at it. 5-0 Bayern. Bayern won 3-0 at home, 2-0 away, 5-0 aggregate score.
Leverkusen. I think it's not Leverkusen. Bayern needed a 123rd, I think it was in the end, or 122nd minute winner against Celtic. Celtic played really well in that game. So gutted that they couldn't hold on.
Yeah. By the way, I watched the last 20 minutes and the whole of extra time. If you don't know, I prefer Celtic over Rangers. I like Celtic, not for any political reasons, not for any reasons other than the fact that my dad likes them. That's pretty much why I like all the football teams that I like, because my dad likes them. And my dad likes them because it was one of the first football shirts like he'd ever bought himself that wasn't a Millwall top. Like, he just liked the way that the Celtic shirts looked. He just liked the colours of them and bought one. That is literally it. My dad likes Celtic and I like Celtic because of him, because he liked the look of Celtic's shirt and bought one.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it 1-1 in the at the Allianz, and then 2-1 at the Bayer Arena. And then brings us to our last round of 16 games. No points. Fat donut. Bayern were on a slippery slope at that point. Fucking 5-0. Feyenoord versus Inter. Now, Inter's defence, they've conceded 1 goal in the. This will be really interesting. They won 4-1 away, winning 2-0 away, and then 2-1 at home. So the fact that they conceded and it was at home. Oh, it was a pen, okay. So this will be interesting. Whole of the Champions League so far, they've played 8 games and conceded 1 goal, which I'm pretty sure was a goal.
That's pretty
against
impressive.
Arsenal. Not entirely sure. Never mind, I was incorrect. I just googled it and it was Leverkusen. All the more reason for me to give it to
How? It should have been a free hit. Like, oh yeah, Bayern. They qualified in the bottom 16, needing a last minute winner to beat Celtic of all teams. Leverkusen have just destroyed the fucking thing, and they're looking really fucking good.
Leverkusen over Bayern Munich. But yeah, Feyenoord, they've not been playing too badly recently. A couple of decent results in the UCL. But Inter have conceded 1 goal. Leverkusen. Like, I'm gonna go 0-0 at home for Feyenoord, and then a 1-0 Inter win away.
How did I not think Inter would wipe the floor with them? That one hurts the most. That one's the most embarrassing in my opinion. 0 points, game 7. 3 points, game 8, but it's pretty fucking embarrassing. I think that is a joke. Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, and Romelu Lukaku. And I think that they would have scored against a defence consisting of Gernot Trauner, Dalen Mitchell, David Hansko. Let's see the defence that they put out in general. So I thought an attack of Taremi, Thuram, Lautaro Martinez didn't even come on for the second leg. But they had players like Barella, Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, Dumfries to assist, with Thuram, Taremi and Lautaro Martinez against a defence of Hugo Bueno, David Hansko, Thomas Beelan and Javiro Reed, with a goalkeeper called Wellenreuther. And I thought they'd score 1 goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, that one's kind of the dumbest one and the one I'm most embarrassed for.
I do think Inter won't concede a goal. Maybe.
Oh, wait.
Maybe Feyenoord might get one at home. Maybe win 1-0 or draw 1-0. I don't think this is going to be a really, really big scoring game. I really don't. There's not a lot of goals in Inter's game, but there's a lot.
Inter scored 11 goals, conceding 1 in 8 games. And in 28 games have scored 63. That is 36 matches and they've scored 74 goals. More than 2 goals a game on average. There aren't goals in Inter's game. Inter haven't lost. Fucking scratch that. Inter haven't failed to score since a 3-0 loss in February to Fiorentina that they played twice in a row. Was that Coppa Italia? No, that is just Serie A. So is that one Coppa Italia then? No, they just played the same team twice in a row. Fuck those, right?
Lot of
They
clean
went
sheets.
a whole month. They've got a whole month scoring in every game, and I said there aren't goals in Inter's game. What is wrong with me? Why do I speak? Why do I make this video? When I make this final predictions video, fuck it, I'm recording it tomorrow. I was gonna record it straight after this one. I'm recording it tomorrow. I'm gonna do some fucking research. I'm gonna look at teams' upcoming fixtures, teams like recent fixtures, the form that they're in, the players they've got, injuries, suspensions. I'm gonna take it so seriously as if I'm betting on the fucking games.
They have arguably the best defense in the Champions League right now, in my opinion. Like, Bastoni is world class, and he's proved that this season.
Just want to throw it out there. Fucking back. Just go back. Don't know. So where is it then? Why is this the furthest I can go back? If Champions League. Let's. Oh no! Bastoni didn't play! Let's quickly do that, and then I'm going to go into FOTMob quick, because this will be the best way to look. Oh, they played yesterday. That's why. DeMarco, Darian, Zelensky. So they just decided to not play him. Brijlo, Calvin Stengs, Quinton Timber, Igor Paxal, Jordan Latomba, Bart Neil Cope, fucking hell, said it wrong, are all missing. What about the first leg? Because maybe it was just Inter being special and like, oh, we're 2-0 up, we're playing at home, like we got this in the bag. De Vrij, Pavard, and Acerbi. Still no Bastoni. Not even on the bench. Bastoni does play for them, right? I'm not. Yeah. This season he's played 27 games. Did he just not play in the UCL? Wait, what? Oh, I'm retarded. Never mind, he's there. So yeah, they just brought him on for the last half hour. Okay. Okay. Bastoni, Pavard, they've got a really good defence.
But
which is why, and
feel
another
like
contributing factor to. I'm gonna do my research. And I'll make a fully fledged video.
kind of maybe could go at
I'm
home,
gonna write. I'm gonna
but
physically,
away, no chance.
like,
But I'm gonna go
actual
0-0
physically
anyway,
write
and then
notes
1-0 Inter.
on each
Which
team,
leads us
writing
into the
them
round of
out.
16. Now we have PSV against Real. It could be Atleti if it's Atleti.
Alright. So that's it for the round of 16 predictions. I'm going to take 8 of these pages and I'm going to write out fully fledged notes on who's missing, how long they're going to be, how important they are, and this video will probably be out on the 13th, on the Thursday. I will come at you hopefully Friday with the video that I'm gonna have. It might even be out tomorrow if I'm lucky, if I get the research done quick enough. But holy hell, we're halfway through this video and I'm 45 minutes into recording this video. We're 45 minutes into this video, so in order to save it from being any longer, I'm not going to look at any of these. I do think that if you want to come back to this video after the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the finals, fair enough, you can. I will be. I think it'll be really, really intriguing. I think it'll be a laugh, but I've been going on for too long. It's 47 minutes, and I've got to try and get this uploaded. This will probably be uploaded on Thursday. It's 11:30. It's only getting uploaded in half an hour. I'm fucked. I'm literally going to start recording and upload it, and it'll probably be done by tomorrow. But it means that I'm now going to have to make a fully fledged video and do some actual research, because let's just move it down there. You can see down here at the bottom of the bar, like down here, you can see here the time is 11:30. 20 points from a possible 104. 20 points from a possible 104. That's 5 points for. That's 10 points for correct home and away from correct legs. 3 points for the correct team going through. Pretty simple. This is, if you want to see, you weren't able to. You weren't able to see it when I made or recorded this video, the Champions League predictions video. This video, you wouldn't have been able to see it, but yeah, this is how I thought it would be. So it'll be Arsenal Real, PSG Villa, Barcelona Dortmund, Bayern Inter. So the only game that I got spot on was Barca Dortmund. And I might be honest with you, but it probably will play out like this with PSG substituted here. I think we may get an El Clasico final, boys. But hey, I will do my video, and that's when I'll have all my thoughts locked in. But yeah, if you want to see that, then subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win the Champions League. That would be nice. And I'll see you tomorrow, or the day after, or whenever it gets uploaded, I guess.